In today's episode, I'm gonna turn this picnic table into some functional aero. Let's get to it. So I've got a 1/4 inch plate of 6061 aluminum, and I'm just gonna draw a line and cut it in half. So I'm getting a rough estimate of the angle that the brackets will need to be cut to make the wing sit flush with the car. So what I'm doing here is I'm freehanding the shape of the bracket itself using the angle that I measured as a reference point and just contouring it to how I think I want it to look. All right, so we've got the rough shape of the bracket extensions that I need. I'm just gonna trace out the outline of this bracket for the actual wing and then mark out where the holes are gonna be and try to keep it parallel with the rest of it. All right, there's our first bracket extension. It'll just bolt on like that. Now I've just got to make the other side to match. All right, so I've installed the bracket extensions onto the wing, and now I need to take a measurement between the two to see how wide I need to make the mounts on the chassis. So the outsides of my mounts need to be 31 inches wide. All right, so what I've got going on here is I didn't have any 1x3 inch tubing. I just have this 1x1 inch. So I'm just gonna cut 3 of those, just weld them together. Not a big deal, it's just a little extra work. But what I'm going to be doing is for the mount itself, this is gonna be what welds to the actual chassis of the car on this end. These 3 are just gonna stand off like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld all the way around here. I'm gonna use a piece of this scrap aluminum from when we cut the extensions earlier, space it out. I have a little shorter piece. It's gonna go right there. And then I have a gusset, and then I plan to weld all the way around this, drill the holes through, and then this will basically sandwich the wing extension and hold it more securely. right, so I finished up welding these. They turned out okay to me. I drilled the holes already for where I think they might go. I just need to weld these to the existing frame extension pieces I have on there. I hung the wing itself from the trusses in the overhead, and I'm gonna back the car up and try to mock up where exactly it's gonna sit, clamp these in place, and then tack them on. All right, I've got everything welded up now, and all I have left to do is just drill the holes. What I did off camera was I aligned everything, used a level to get the wing itself level, and then I used digital calipers to measure various points between body panels and the actual bracket just to make sure everything was exactly straight. And I've already traced out the holes in the brackets where I gotta drill them. So now I'm going to coat everything that I welded with the POR15. This should encapsulate everything and it shouldn't ever rust. All right, and here's the wing with all of its bracketry and everything installed. Kind of like how it turned out. Now all I have left to do is cut the bumper and get it reinstalled. I'll do that later. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of this car and others in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. And thank you for watching. Peace out.